All right, now we're ready to install our new carburetor. I want you to take note of something first though. Edelbrock carburetors are what they call a square bore carburetor. What we took off was a quadrajet carburetor, which is a spread bore. If we try and just install our new carburetor with just a standard gasket, you can see clearly right here we're going to have vacuum problems and that this gasket does not fit this intake manifold. So what we're going to use is an adapter plate. This right here adapts square bore carburetors to quadrajet manifolds. And without this, you're going to have nothing but troubles. You're going to have all kinds of vacuum leaks. Just so you know what a square bore manifold looks like, in case you do have one, they look like this. And of course the gasket fits very nicely. Now our adapter kits come complete. They come with the adapter plate, the necessary gaskets, and all the mounting hardware. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. Start with the gasket. And of course this has got to go down on the correct way in the manifold. And we're going to install the mounting screws. When you're tightening these, don't cinch one down and then the others. Just snug them up a little bit first, and then go around to each one and just give it a little tighter and a little tighter until it's nice and snug. All right, next we're going to install the 4 mounting studs. Now we install the top gasket. And we're ready to drop the carburetor on. But before you do, just kind of give it a once over. Make sure there's no packing debris inside or anything like that. And take note that there's a vacuum port on the back side. Now the front side is for the PCV valve. The back side is for power brakes. Now our car here uses power brakes coming off the intake manifold, so we're not going to be using this port. So you want to be sure you block that off. You're going to have a huge vacuum leak. Included with the carburetor, you get a bag with all kinds of little parts in it. And included in the parts is the plug for this back port here. I've put a little thread sealer on there. Once that's done, we're ready to drop it on. Now we're ready to install the washers and the nuts. Once those are all on, we give them a snug down with a wrench. And again, don't just cinch down on one and not the others. Just go around evenly and give them all a little bit of hand tightness. And sometimes it's a good idea to go in a cross pattern and just a little tighter each time until they're snug down. Now the carburetor's on, we're ready to do the fuel lines. Well, the first thing we want to do is get rid of the old fuel line. They get old, dry, and cracked, and you're just asking for a leak. So we're going to get rid of that first. Now to help make your installation go smooth and easy, we offer a universal fuel line kit. It's a part number 8135. And what comes in this kit is a fuel filter. We have the rubber fuel line. We have 2 different size ferrule fittings to go onto your existing steel line coming from your fuel pump. We have a 5/16 and a 3/8, and of course all the hose clamps that you'll need.